I shattered the mirror inside. This thing, I don't know if it's worth money. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's been in her family for 4 generations. But I fucked up.
Hey Joey, I heard you got the riding lawnmower, but I also heard you ran into some issues. What happened?
Yeah, so the reason, first of all, shout out to my wife who redid her family heirloom china cabinet. I messed up. I felt terrible about this. So I have a big yard. I have 1.5 acres, and for the past 3 years, I've been cutting my grass with a push mower. So my wife's begging me, come on, we gotta get a riding lawnmower. You gotta get a riding lawnmower. You gotta cut it down from 3 and 4 hours down to like 1 hour, 2 hours. I'm gonna have to put this riding lawnmower in my 2-car garage. But right now, the 2-car garage has a bunch of other stuff. So I need to organize the garage. So how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna build shelves. So I frame this out. I do 7, 7, 24, 24, stud in the middle for support, bam, plywood on top. Pretty simple concept. 4 shelves stacked on top of each other, get it nice and organized. Whenever you're building something and you're putting it up against the wall, it's like a permanent structure, you need to go into the studs, and the studs are usually 16 inches apart. So I'm using the stud finder and I'm running it along the wall. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I mark the stud, beep, 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 mark the stud. I hold it up, the nail gun, I'm like, man, that's looking pretty good. I did a pretty damn good job. Look at that. All of a sudden later, I'm telling Brittany, check it out. She's like, why is there water on the floor? Why is there water on the floor? So I'm trying to trace it back. I look at the wall and I see it dripping down. I'm like, oh no. I had to cut through the actual shelf I just built. I had to take off the plywood, cut through the shelving 2x4 that's tacked into the studs. I cut the drywall. I hit the drain PVC pipe with the nail gun. Brittany's like, hire a plumber. I'm like, I'm not hiring a plumber. I can do this myself. I wanted to flex seal it, but that's really not a good long-term solution. So I have to cut above the hairline fracture and then below it. So I take my Sawzall and I'm cutting it. I'm like, okay, I got it cut out. And then I realize, oh crap, I can't fix the coupler. I can't get the coupler to the bottom of the PVC and the top of the PVC so I can fit it in the middle. So I need to take a break, need to reevaluate. So I go inside, I'm getting a drink, and I look in my dining room, I'm like, what's that? Why is there dust on the floor? This Sawzall, I used a 9-inch Sawzall for probably 4.5, 5 inches max. It's a 3-inch diameter pipe, but I used a long Sawzall because I want to make sure I cut all the way through to make it nice, one clean cut. The Sawzall went through the PVC, through the drywall, and into the dining room. And Brittany's family heirloom was right there. So I'm like, oh my God, Brittany's gonna kill me. I cut her family heirloom, her china cabinet that her mom passed down to her. And it's my fault. I was gonna lie to her, but I was like, you know what, let me just, she got home. I said, don't freak out. I just showed her. She just walks out of the room. She just walks out of the room. She doesn't say anything. She's pissed. What we end up doing is, Brittany was like, fine, I'm just gonna redo this china cabinet. So she physically patched it. We went to Home Depot. Instead of putting in mirrors, we put whitewashed brick paneling. She paints it, fixed the little gap, puts new doorknobs on, cleans the glass, everything. It looks amazing. I felt terrible about it, but my wife saved my ass. Did I ever get the tractor? Yes, but a series of unfortunate events led up to me getting that green tractor. And I'm sorry for cutting the family heirloom. Again, Brittany, this is my public testimony. I'm sorry for it. Sorry, Karen Veo, Brittany's mom, and Rita, Brittany's grandmother, who's 91 years old. I'm sorry.